of Inca was Sophie's super colorful outfit. I like that. See that sign? It says Inca Trail. And this is our group. Let's go. Could have just been taking that instead of doing this. I have to walk the whole way. Woo! Woohoo! Woohoo! Where's Simon?
Our journey began at 4 a.m. when the tour bus picked us up in Cusco and started driving into the mountains. After our first meal at the porterhouse, we dropped off our overnight duffel bags and started our hike right after the Inca Trail checkpoint. The first morning greeted us with sun and lots of it. Traversing these mountain roads got us warm real quick. We shared this first part of the route with many horses and mules, and naturally, their droppings.
Inca Trail. The whole time.
Okay, every time we're just gonna answer Inca Trail.
Our first rest stop was Mesque, which felt like a little hippie commune where we took a break and played some lawn games.
Halfway up. Let's hope.
We continued our hike through a grueling uphill portion until we arrived at the first Incan site, Patayacta. It was a fortress built at the perfect lookout point in the mountains to keep watch and signal to other outposts. We then continued along, up and down the mountain terrain, and stopping along the way to catch our breath in the high altitude and admire the view.
Flatness.
Finally, we made it to our lunch stop. Our first meal in the wilderness, sort of. Where are we?
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
You can drop your backpacks over here. Blue, please. You go. Wait for chit-chat.
Gracias.
Did you try this in Lima? Yes. Yeah? Really sweet, right?
So good.
Yeah, really sweet.
Sophie's favorite. Right there. Rainbow trout. Magic carp is here.
After that decadent lunch, we took a break, stretched out our feet, and then continued hiking through the village of Guayabamba.
Where are we?
During the last stretch of the day, rain greeted us. Luckily, we had these fashionable neon green ponchos handy, so I turned into Shrek. We arrived at our day one campsite, Ayapata, just before dusk.
My hands are so numb.
I know.
Once I dip in water.
Where are we?
We are in our tent right now. We just made it to our campground after, I don't even know. The time that was 5, we started hiking at.
A lot of kilometers.
Yeah. It's still spinning. 11 miles and 215 flights climbed.
How do you feel?
Honestly, not too bad now that we're sitting down.
I know. It sucks when you're on the incline, but once you rest, you're like, that was fun. That was easy. It's all in your head.
Setting up a sleeping bag.
Ooh.
Sleeping bag, liner, pillow, pad. That's all we got. That's all we need.
Yep. And the great outdoors.
This is camping, not too
Dinner time. Tea time. Not even dinner time.
bad. Happy hour time.
Just happy hour time. Happy hour.
We are here. Tomorrow we're gonna start a hike from here until the summit. Dead Woman Pass.
Magic mushroom. Also, this is for. That's for.
What you doing? Doing Pilates. Trying to get into a sleeping bag.
Thank you. Is that what porridge typically is? No. Which is better than bean soup. Yes. Not complaining there.
This is the morning of day 2. Time now is 5:40.
And we're
About
supposed
to
to
start hiking.
before the sun comes out.
We're done.
Now we're about to start our hike to Dead Woman's Pass.
Day 2 was the most physically strenuous and mentally challenging day. We woke up with a hot cup of coca tea and set out at 6 a.m. as the porters clapped for us. We hiked into the jungle and stopped at scenic vistas that honestly resembled wallpapers.
The jungle. The jungle. A painting?
Inside this painting.
It is. Yay!
Yeah, this is the typical trick the Incas were used to make the ceremony of Picchu. That's why the Incas mostly use this kind of trick to make this kind of ways. Irritate your airways, but this one, no.
We're at Yuyu Champampa, 44% of the way to Machu Picchu.
Small terraces. There is a nice way to enjoy it. Also, less windy. Less windy, okay? No, sheep.
What you having?
Yuyu Champa. Wow, the sun is rising. It's like 7 a.m.
It looks
right now.
beautiful, but once it hits you, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, we're about to enter the sun.
Oh my god, but now it's freezing. We're ready to go.
Hey, you hear me? This is Shirley, the vlogging sponge, all mic'd up. You're gonna hear me puffing and huffing and puffing and huffing, but it'll be worth it when I become a dead woman. Mark my last words. Okay, that's all I have to say. We're looking, oh, berries. On the right is the Yuyu Champa Mountain. There's no llamas in this section, but down there you can see some alpacas and you can see the mountain formations. Simon's behind us. Yes, that is him. Oh my. This weather has really changed throughout this hike. At first it was hot. Now it's gonna be cool. Or now it's extra cool. Then, once you hit the sun, we're gonna be burning again. Follow me as you go up in a zigzaggy formation. Small steps, zigzag, no big steps, no straight up. That's how you do your zigzag. The porters always take the most efficient way. So if you stand behind one, they'll take the most efficient path. But it's really crazy. I can't even carry like, what, how many kilograms? Like 3? Here they are, carrying over 25. Hakaku.
Buenos dias, chicas and chicos. We are currently inching our way towards Dead Women's Pass as I watch Opu very precariously sidestep the stairs. Yep. It's 2,000 feet of elevation gain that we are probably going to do in around 2 hours or so, maybe probably a little more. We've already done 2,000 starting at 6 a.m. The time now is 8 a.m. actually. So we're pretty on schedule, I'd say, all things considered. Oh geez, talking and walking is tough. You can see a porter to my right. I'm gonna let him pass first because, oh yeah, he's a minion. Haku haku. Haku haku. So Fletcher, our tour guide, taught us that. It basically means jayo, or go go, I guess. English is a very limiting language.
What language is this?
It's Quechuan, so it's the language before the Spaniards came to Peru.
Shirley's taking a break. Look at her. Okay, we're about to ascend to the part of the mountain, to the part with no shade. Our favorite.
Well, the sun's also peeking over the mountain right now.
Yeah, the sun is rising over the mountain. So the faster we move, the less time we have to spend in the sun, maybe. Whew. A lot of heavy breathing today. All right, see you later.
It's the hardest day.
Today's the hardest day. We're headed to Dead Women's Pass.
Once we're done with today.
I don't want to go in there. No. I don't want to go in the sun. We have made it to the sun. Time to disintegrate. Okay. Time to. Oh, frick the heat. Oh, go ahead. You can be in the video. This is Wilbur. Okay, I got my hat, sunglasses.
Where's your mic?
Here.
Sunscreen's important, everyone.
Yes. Ay. Be a bird. I could fly. We're so close. Look at everyone. Last few steps. There's the rest of the crew. All right, see you up there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, and 1. We've made it. Woo! We made it. Woo! Wow, look at this view. Look at this view. Holy smokes. The highest elevation we've ever reached. And what is that?
13,850.
Wow, wow, wow. Woo!
High five.
High five.
Great.
After the ascent came our first descent of the day, down to Pacquimayu Valley. We trekked down stone paths that the Incans built centuries ago that still stand firm and steady to this day. I love me a downhill.
There's lunch.
Pretty soon, we made it to our lunch spot in the valley for fuel and stretching.
Yes, yes. Dead Woman's Pass.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh gosh. It's the first time I took those off in 2 hours.
We finished the hardest part of the hike.
We did. Lunch and then a 2-hour ascent. 2.33 hour descent.
Hey, I like that.
And then 30 minutes to our campground after that.
Yay!
Then it was time to climb again. But along the way, we stopped at Runkurake, a spot for messengers to gather back in the day. Because the Incans didn't read or write, they communicated information from Machu Picchu to Cusco City via rope knots that only the nobility would understand. The messengers would relay race to get these ropes across the Incan Trail as fast as possible. How cool is that?
How long do you chew on it for?
We got to try a local specialty and chew on some coca leaves to help alleviate altitude sickness. They didn't taste great though. With traces of cocaine in our bodies, we continued into the cloud forest.
We have made it to the top of the second peak. Sophie is squatting, and what are you doing? Passion fruit. Yeah, he stuck out of it. You can make a bigger hole.
Our last Incan site of the day, Sayacamarca. This was an urban center where 200 people lived, including religious temples where the Incas worshipped their most important gods, the sun, the moon, the mountains, and supernaturals rooted in nature.
Incan princess. More like a crab. She's doing the crab walk. Hello. 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 Simon's getting ready to go down. Boop.
It was cloudy, but we had a blast exploring this castle on the hill under the last embers of daylight.
Snacks and nuggies.
Oh yes. You can
It's always the same video.
It's the same video.
They're getting prepared. See, all the green people here are porters and tourists. And we're getting ready to eat breakfast. They usually set up the whole meal for us for breakfast.
It smells so good.
It does smell so good.
Go for it.
I can't see what I'm grabbing here. Hang on.
You slept how much?
8.5 hours.
Wow.
Man.
How much did you sleep?
I'm on the same as you did. I woke up at like 3.
Ooh. So cute. Thank you, thank you. I'm pipping.
Day 3 was the fun day. We got to see daylight before we started hiking and had a much shorter and easier route to complete. We stopped along the way to learn from our guides about the tropical flora and fauna and admire all types of jungle trees, flowers, mushrooms, and moss. The humidity set in as we descended deeper into the rainforest.
The jungle! Look at these trees! Into the tunnel! the music. Yeah, you are. They're the little rubber ducks, also called baby slippers.
Our tour guides demonstrated how mountain folk would braid grass to create rope bridges and thatch roofs. Look at that tensile strength.
¿Cómo te llamas?
She's smiling. Their llamas are mean though. These llamas are nice.
It's like the perfect type of beach.
Lots of good food.
No.
Very walkable.
Goodbye.
Yeah, no.
But not very happy.
Goodbye.
Well, enjoy your trip, guys.
Yeah, you too.
It's okay. I literally call my dad and I have to sit down. Oh, look, there I can't even. Is my data?
Yay! We're porters now.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know about that.
It's not bad.
Mom, you get that one.
I can't get it to go to the camera. There.
No!
Get together, get together. 1, 2, 3.
Incan site. Looking at some plumbing.
Very, very foggy or cloudy.
Fuyu Patamarca was another beautiful Incan site we got to hike through as we continued our long descent in elevation that day. Due to its altitude of roughly 3,600 meters, it's known as the city above the clouds. If you look at the stone walls, you can see the moss emerging. Hard to believe these archaeological sites were covered by vegetation for hundreds of years. Leisure teaches us about the Incan religion, and at the next rest stop, we apply our learning in the form of Incan symbol doodles as we waited for him to catch up.
If the snake's there, then there's a huge mushroom.
We learned so much from you. You got a cocoa leaf. You got a llama.
Machu Picchu. Other side.
The Avatar bamboo fight. So this is where Sokka had to fight his swordmaster trainer with his new sword. And as explaining, he's running through the bamboo forest, and he's running away. He's like, ah!
Oh my god.
To hide his tracks as he's running. That's all.
Minute. Whoa.
They're like, don't just shoot off.
And it just stops right here.
Yeah.
We then passed through a bamboo forest, a cave or two, and finally reached the next archaeological site of the Fuyu Patamarca Passage, Inti Pata.
Inti Papa.
Wow, look at the river.
Inti Papa. Look at this view of the terraces. And down there you can see an Incan site. I can't tell if I'm pointing in the right way. But look at these.
Voila. We're on the Inca Trail.
On
Itipata. Here are some rocks. Rocks in every direction. Rocks. And terraces. And that's where we're sleeping tonight. And the river.
Snake.
Yeah.
Intipata was a site used for agriculture. The Incans experimented with domesticating and cultivating all kinds of potatoes, corn, quinoa, and even the famous coca leaf. These terraces were built on different levels to help new crops acclimate to different altitudes. And there's even evidence of water canals that irrigated the different levels. Genius.
Ready to go up?
Yeah. Climb the bottom of these stairs. Oh, so cool. Want these in our house.
That's big stuff.
I am Red Riding Hood.
Black Riding Hood with bad legs.
Black Riding.
All right.
I'm the grandma instead.
Never leave. Yes, came from Machu Picchu City.
Hello.
But I am drenched right now.
This is the OG terrace house. Say hi. Again.
I won't stop, but
Again.
Ah, look at these yellow flowers. And we enter the jungle again.
Señorita. Hello.
We made it.
We have the beef already. We use the garlic, ginger, vinaigrette to gratinate. This
To do and like, I hope you don't miss it. I'm sorry, thank you so much. Oh, when we were at the thanks for the big bag. I'm just gonna take a little bit of it.
Pair it all with rice.
We'll save them. We'll like, I can't.
Yeah. Where are we?
Wana. Wana.
Say it again.
Wana.
It's Winya. Waina.
Our last and most magical Incan site of the trek was Winya Iwaina. From our campsite, we did a short little excursion hike to this mini Machu Picchu. When we arrived, I was breathless in the best way. Built on a steep hill overlooking the Urubamba River, this citadel dates back to the mid-15th century, built during the days of the mighty Inca Empire. The incredible architectural beauty sits in between the mountains and the exuberant vegetation, almost like a hidden magical paradise. It was discovered around 1940 in a scientific expedition, about 30 years after the unveiling of Machu Picchu to the world.
Waina, but it is a ruins that is pretty similar to Machu Picchu. Honestly, might look better because of the no crowds, but it's gorgeous out here.
Look at the joints.
Are you trying to climb here?
No, they're pretty hard too.
Seen these curveless ones yet.
What happened?
Well, we're at Unya, and then we were gonna walk around, and then it started pouring rain. So now we're back at the camp.
Hello. What's happening?
It's raining!
See? So you answered the question.
It's raining!
Yeah, but more enthusiasm.
Getting married.
So pikey wakey. Where are we?
It's not where, it's when. It's 3:30. We're sitting on a bench waiting to get into Machu Picchu.
And here's everybody in front of us.
Paparazzi. Stop it. It's too early for this. Sun's coming out and I was like almost 5:30.
Last morning, hiking to Machu Picchu. Last ascent. Where are we? We're at Sun Gate.
Want a selfie?
We made it.
10 more people, yeah? We're gonna take a photos, couple
We made it to Machu Picchu. We're currently at Sun Gate. Last hike. Sunrise.
Sitting half of Machu Picchu right now.
Half of my sun has hit half of Machu Picchu. It's already a lot of people. Where are we? Wow. Oh my
Almost there to the entrance.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
Oh,
There it is.
we are there.
There it is. Guess where we are?
Move that, Simon.
Wow.
Unreal.
That's your bag. Whose bag is that, Sophie?
Backpack.
The llama's eating our stuff.
After 3 intense days in the mountains, we'd finally made it to our destination. The sunrise greeted us with the most magical morning light as we descended into the citadel of Machu Picchu. Fletcher tells us the story of how Hiram Bingham discovered Machu Picchu in 1911 with the help of locals, and takes us around to a number of sites around this 7th wonder of the world. We admire the holy temples where religious ceremonies were held and learn about advanced construction methods that stabilize the walls from centuries of earthquakes. Look at that perfect ashlar masonry construction. As we walk into the urban area, I could totally imagine going back in time to live the most perfect paradise of a life here. A small community of 800 people is all you need to establish a civilization surrounded by the majesty of nature.
The very top mountain. The highest mountain.
Yep.
We're going to wind up Picchu with Wilbur.
Yeah, we'll go.
All the way up. Oh no. It looks very steep.
Yeah.
Alright, where are we headed?
The top of this
Where?
mountain. Huayna.
Yeah, Wilbur behind us.
Easy peasy over.
Wilbur. Bye. Started at 10:05, got up in 1 hour, got down by 11:55. My knees are shaking, but we just finished Huayna Mountain. Picchu. You can't even stand straight. That darn place. That darn mountain.
It's pretty intense.
Oh my God. Good job, everybody.